Hey guys, it's Danielle. Welcome to Healthy TikTok Snacks Part 2. I feel like y'all know what time it is. We've already done one, so if you haven't seen that one, go ahead and watch it after this one. But in this video, we're doing 3 brand new TikTok recipes that'll help you stay on track with your diet and just have some healthy snack options. And we're basically gonna do like an appetizer, a main course, and a dessert. In air quotes, like obviously these are all snacks, but we have some savory and some sweet options. So let's get right into it. So I'm starting here because this is the one I think I'm most excited about. This is gonna be like a buffalo chicken rice cake thing. I don't know what you wanna call it, but what we're gonna need is some chicken. I got some rotisserie chicken, just leftover rotisserie chicken. We're gonna shred that up. Also gonna need some non-fat Greek yogurt, some buffalo sauce, a rice cake, and some cheese. The cheese is optional, but we all know cheese makes things taste better. So let me show you how to do it. So we're just gonna get some of this rotisserie chicken so that we can shred it up. That's probably enough for just one of the rice cakes. Now that we have our chicken shredded, the next step is to add a little bit of the Greek yogurt. We just want to add enough to make it creamy. So you can kind of use your own judgment with this. It's going to depend on how much chicken you're using. Same thing with the buffalo sauce. You can kind of just eyeball it and figure out how much you think you want to use or how much you think you need. Scoop that to the side. Got my air fryer rack. Here is my rice cake. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put a little bit of foil just so I don't have to clean up anything at all. I don't trust myself to not make a mess. And now I'm gonna add just like a tablespoon or 2 of mozzarella cheese. And this goes right into the air fryer. Okay, so I'm putting this in my air fryer on a pretty low temperature. I think I'm gonna go like 300. Because I want to make sure that the chicken gets warmed all the way through before the cheese melts. Go ahead and set this to 300, maybe for about 5 minutes, 4 minutes, something like that. Let's start with 4 minutes and see what we get. So here it is. It looks really, really good. I'm not even gonna lie. And while I was making it, I had the idea to do another one. So I went ahead and did a barbecue and bacon one as well. All I did was shred some more chicken, add some more of the Greek yogurt. I used some Sweet Baby Ray's sugar-free barbecue sauce, and I topped it with a little bit of mozzarella cheese and bacon bits. So these are packed with protein. They have pretty much all the things going for them. They have the chicken, they have the cheese, they have sauce, and I'm excited to try these. So let's go ahead and give it a try. I'm gonna start with the buffalo because it is the coolest one because it came out of the air fryer first. Okay, so I think it goes together, like it blends well. Oh, okay. So at first I was gonna say, but it's dry. But once you get into the inside of it, it's actually not dry on the inside. So that's what I was worried about, and that's what was stopping me from saying that it's good. But now that we're in the inside of it and it has like that moistness on the inside, it's definitely good. If you had some ranch, or if you made some ranch out of like Greek yogurt and ranch seasoning, I think it'll make it even better to have some extra sauce or something on the side. But if you are somebody who doesn't like things to be saucy, then I think this would be perfect for you. But honestly, I could eat it just like this. I just would kind of prefer a sauce to go with it. Let's try it with some light ranch. I feel like it might add a little bit of something. Yeah, that's really good, really good with the ranch. It hits different. Having like something creamy to dip it into. I literally just sat here and ate the whole thing, so that should be a good indicator of how it tastes. Okay, now let's go for the barbecue. I'm almost more excited about this one because I feel like it might just be a little bit more complex flavor-wise because it has the barbecue sauce, it has the bacon. The buffalo chicken one was really good, though. It's hard to beat that one, but barbecue sauce is barbecue sauce. So you get a little bit of creaminess from the Greek yogurt. You get some sweetness from the barbecue sauce, some smokiness from the bacon, some texture from the what's this called, rice cake. So let's see. If I had to pick, I would say, I don't know, that's hard. Okay, let's do it like this. Let's add a little bit more ranch, and then I'll tell you guys which one is better, because the ranch just adds another, you know, another layer. There we go. I can't decide. They're both really good. I think it would depend on my mood as to which one I would choose, but I'm about to eat this whole thing too, so that should be telling you something. If you try these out, let me know which one you like the best in the comments. I'm still on the fence, but I kind of feel like buffalo is the one I would choose on a day-to-day basis over barbecue, just because I love buffalo flavored stuff. But let me know which one you think you would like best. We're jumping right into the next one, and we're gonna make spicy tuna bites. So I went ahead and drained a can of chunk light tuna, and we're gonna get it into the bowl. Next is some light mayo. I'm gonna add about a tablespoon. Next ingredient is gonna be some sriracha. Again, this is something you can kind of tailor to your own likes or your own needs. If you don't like spicy food like that, then obviously don't add a bunch of sriracha. And then the last ingredient is gonna be some sesame oil. And this stuff is very potent, so don't use that much. Probably just about like 3 or 4 drops of it. That's most likely enough. And then we just give it a stir. Now I'm gonna go ahead and slice up some cucumber. My favorite is the either mini cucumbers or the seedless cucumbers. However thick or thin you wanna cut them, it's up to you, but I think I'm gonna go with about maybe a 1/2 inch thick or a 1/4 inch. And now we're gonna top our cucumbers with the spicy tuna mixture. I'm gonna top mine with some Japanese furikake seasoning and try not to make a huge mess. And then in the video, she served some soy sauce on the side for dipping. We got our cucumber bites. These, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about these. I feel like they probably are good, but the soy sauce is throwing me for a loop. But it shouldn't be, because I always eat veggie sushi if I eat it, or like California rolls and stuff like that, and they always have cucumbers. So I'm sure this is gonna be good. Let's give it a dip. That's actually really good. I think it would be even better with some wasabi. It's an extra layer of flavor. It gives you that kick, that heat. I don't taste any heat from the sriracha, which is weird. Maybe I didn't put enough. I just taste the creaminess, but it's definitely it's elevating the tuna. It's giving me sushi vibes. I think the next time I will definitely add more sriracha, but it's good. I'm gonna add a little bit of wasabi. That's kind of a lot. Didn't mean to add that much, but. And I also think it's worth noting that I used low sodium soy sauce. I appreciate the fact that she didn't add any salt to the actual tuna. I think it has salt in it anyway, or has some sodium in it inside the can. With her not adding any salt to the recipe and then us dipping it in the soy sauce, it's perfectly salted. So I don't think it needed any salt inside the actual tuna. So if you were wondering why there's no salt in the tuna, that's why. Yeah. The wasabi, it gives you that, first of all, another layer of flavor, but it also just gives you that like extra kick. And it's a different kind of a kick when you eat wasabi. Like wasabi is the one that hits you in the back of the throat, versus sriracha that kind of just lingers on your tongue. This is really good. And it's taking care of your sushi craving without having to have rice. It's so good. It's like 4 o'clock and I hadn't eaten all day, and I'm finishing everything on my plate. Let's move on to the last one. So here is my dilemma. The next ingredient is banana. So do I use the super ripe bananas that are gonna have a super strong banana flavor, or do I use the like just ripe bananas that taste the way I like to eat bananas? I'm not sure, because the coconut itself is not sweet. So I don't really know which way I should go with that. probably with the super ripe. I don't know. Let's do a mixture. Let's do half super ripe banana, half just ripe banana, and we'll see which one turns out better. And I am not measuring. I saw the recipe, I saw how it was done, so I don't really feel like I need to measure it. I can just kind of eyeball it. But I will link the actual recipe that I found down below in case you guys want exact measurements, which I know you do. So there is our mashed banana, and the only thing we need to do now is mix in the coconut. I may or may not add a pinch of salt just to kind of bring out the flavors a little bit. So what you're looking for is a coconut mixture just barely held together. You want the coconut mixture held together by the banana. So I can already tell this is like way too loose. It's more banana than it is coconut. So I'm gonna have to add more coconut to this. And even if you follow the recipe, I just want you to know what the texture is supposed to look like. And the recipe is calling for shredded or desiccated coconut, but I only had coconut flakes. So I went ahead and threw them into the blender to turn them into desiccated coconut. So this is what you're looking for. You want it to stand up on the spoon. You see how it's like, it takes a second to even slide off the spoon. You want the texture to be just mainly the coconut, but just barely held together with the banana. So now I'm gonna go ahead and mix the other one. Now let's go ahead and form these into cookies. And y'all already know I'm gonna air fry mine. I'm not even gonna bother with the oven, because why? Just gonna take my cookie and kind of shape it into a disc. So I got 5 cookies out of that first batch with the super ripe banana. I got 5 out of the other one as well. And I think I can confidently say at this point that if you're making half a banana's worth of cookies, then you should be able to get at least 5 cookies out of it. Now let's work on making a hole. So I'm just gonna use a spoon, and just kind of create the hole, but try to keep the integrity of the cookie too. Might not be the prettiest thing. Okay, there are all of our cookies. They all have holes, and now we're gonna get them into the air fryer on 350 for probably, I would say, 10 to 15 minutes, but I'll tell you guys how long it ends up taking. So I went and checked them after 8 minutes, and this is what they looked like. So I think they might be done. On second thought, I think they might be still too soft. So I'm gonna put them back, but drop the temperature down so they don't get too much darker. I think I'm gonna drop it down to 325 and give them a few more minutes to cook. I gave them another 5 minutes, and they're a little bit browner and also a lot firmer. So I think that is better because now I can actually pick them up and they won't fall apart. So next step is going to be to take a Ziploc bag and some chocolate chips. I'm using some semi-sweet chocolate chips. You could also use dark chocolate, but I'm just going to go ahead and add some to the bag. Probably about a 1/4 cup. And now these are going straight into the microwave. All right, so it took me 1 minute to get the chocolate melted. Give it a twist. And then we have like a perfect little piping bag. Next step is to cut off the tip, and I'm only gonna cut off just like the tiniest bit because I want really thin lines. These are so pretty. They look like professionally made, and these took pretty much no effort. I'm amazed that we could create something like this out of those 3 ingredients. These are the ones that had the less ripe banana. These are the ones that had the super ripe banana. And I have 1 of each on my plate. So this is the less ripe banana and this is the super ripe banana. So let's start with the one that was less ripe because I just want to see if it's going to be sweet enough with the less ripe banana. That's good. Even with the less sweet banana or less ripe banana. I like that there's banana in it, but it's not banana flavored. Like it has maybe a hint of banana, but it's not like, you know, punching you in the face. The forefront is definitely coconut and chocolate. The fact that this has no sweetener at all, no refined sugar, no honey, no agave, nothing, and it still manages to taste like a dessert is mind-boggling. Not gonna lie. I'm a little bit like, how? Now I kind of want to know what else we could do with the bananas and coconut. The chocolate is adding like the perfect amount of richness to it because it's so, I think without the chocolate it would probably be kind of bland, but it's adding like that depth of flavor that it kind of needs to contrast between the coconut and the fruit. I don't know, somehow it manages to taste like complex even though it's so simple. I don't understand how that's happening. So weird, but so good. Now let's try the more sweet cookie. This one is gorgeous. It looks so good. So right off the bat, it tastes like banana, like strong banana flavor. The other one tastes like coconut, and this one tastes like banana and chocolate. It almost tastes like banana bread. It doesn't taste like a Samoa like the other one did. So for me personally, I prefer the one that has the less ripe banana, which I thought that would be the case anyway, because I know I don't really like the flavor of like super ripe bananas unless it's in like banana bread or something like that. I can eat this and I will eat them, but now that I know I have the option to have one that is more coconut flavored versus banana flavored, I would definitely go toward the version with the less ripe banana, because this one is smacking me with banana flavor and I'm looking for a Samoa flavor. It's up to you if you want to go with like a more ripe banana or if you want to use a less ripe banana. It depends on what flavor profile you're looking for in your finished product. But overall, whether you're making it with a less ripe or a more ripe banana, I would definitely recommend making it, giving it a try at least one time, because it's really good. So I hope you guys enjoyed these recipes. I hope you found something that you might want to try, because if we could just switch out like one or two of our snacks throughout the day with something like this, where it's like whole foods and it's, you know, nutritious ingredients and not anything processed and, you know, not really a whole lot of extra-ness, then I'm sure our health would all be a lot better than it will be if we don't. And of course there are levels, so you could definitely do like a, you know, a wild caught organic tuna or something like that if you wanted to take it up even further. Whole grain rice cakes or something, I don't know, I'm sure they have like a more healthy version of rice cakes. You could just, you know, take it up another notch and find even healthier alternatives to just your normal typical grocery store items. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hey guys, it's Danielle. Welcome to Healthy. Hey guys, welcome to Healthy Snick. Hey guys, it's Danielle. Welcome to Healthy TikToks. Thanks. Why can't I say that? I'm filming. Hey guys, it's Danielle. Welcome to Healthy.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her. You see her walking down the boulevard. She got